Welcome back to Quick Hits, where we talk about various sports media in a bunch of different forms. Today we'll be talking about Wii Sports, specifically Wii Baseball, with opening day right around the corner. Baseball is back, the summer is back. But before we get to all that, let's take a quick hit. Woo! So the game Wii Sports, it came out back in November of 2006 with the release of the Nintendo Wii. As a result, Wii Sports became the highest selling Nintendo game of all time. Obviously, it helps that you get it when you get the Wii. The game was made specifically to show off all the new motion capabilities of the Wii. Instead of just pitching with the press of a button and timing it right, you actually got to use your hand and throw with the remote. I just happen to have one right here. This controller looks nothing like anything that came before it. So if you're batting, boom, you'd swing like that, or like this if you're a righty, and then you'd throw like that. You're just holding the remote in your hand. Wii Sports was meant to be like the real game type feel where you're actually doing the actions that you see. Wii Sports was different because it didn't feel like a character was playing and you were controlling that player. It felt like you yourself were really playing the game, which made it really cool and new for its time. It took gaming off the couch, like you had to be up and active in order to play. The original Wii Sports had 5 sports. You had golf, and you could play on a bunch of different golf courses. Bowling, which was also a lot of fun. That was an easy way to play against friends. Boxing, which used the attachment nunchuck, which was also fun because you could beat up your friend on a video game. Tennis, which was also quite a back and forth. Wii Tennis got so popular it actually appeared in a clip of Tropic Thunder. Matthew McConaughey is playing Wii Tennis in one of his phone calls during the movie. The sport that I'm going to be talking about the most today is baseball. Wii Baseball was simple. It took everything away from baseball except pitching and batting, which is what most people care about. If you're a diehard baseball fan, obviously you're going to care about fielding and base running and defensive shifts and all of that. But this wasn't like a baseball game. The audience was not a baseball audience. It was like a sports audience. In other words, a lot of Nintendo's crowd with this game was casual sports fans. All they wanted to do was pitch and bat. They didn't want to have to do anything else. You could do games pretty quickly. Games only lasted 3 innings. That is, if you are not mercy ruled. If you're down 5 at the end of an inning, it's game over automatically. There's plenty of in-game training where you can play in various different training exercises. You could have your own little home run derby. You can have an exercise where you try to hit the ball in one particular part of the field. And then the last training exercise you can do is you can do just a contact hitting streak exercise. This is like the perfect tournament party game for your friends. It's like an easy, short baseball game you can get done pretty fast, especially if someone is way better than the other. It'll be a 5-0 win. What's great though is that obviously there's some nuance to the game. As simple as it is with just pitching and hitting, you can also change things a little bit. If you're batting and you swing up, the ball will go higher. If you swing, down, it'll go lower. Like that kind of stuff matters. When you're pitching, there's way more nuance to it. You can change the speed of your pitch by how fast you throw it. If you press A and throw it, that's a screwball. B, that's a curveball. A and B at the same time, that's a splitter. Don't swing at those. On the dash pad, you can also change where the pitch is gonna go, like high, low, left, right, that kind of stuff. And a little trick if you didn't know already, if you press 2 before you pitch, you can actually make your pitcher throw sidearm, which is really hard to hit, at least in this game. And then if you want to switch back to regular overhand, you press 1. How lame is it that all these years later I still know all these pitches in Wii Baseball? But Wii Sports overall is a great game, but whenever I think of Wii Sports, I think of Wii Baseball, and baseball is right around the corner. Shout out to my hometown Toledo Mud Hens, the AAA team, the Detroit Tigers. Hope they have a great year. Thank you for watching Quick Hits. Let me know which sports classic you want to see in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next Quick Hits.
Presented by Tonique.